we did it. Here it is, another video of Georgia celebrating another goal smashed. Okay, where to start? Because I have a story to tell you, and I have an update for you, and I have a request. Let's start with the story. So we hit £6,500 within the first 15 hours. We started heading quickly towards our £10,000 stretch goal, and then we sort of plateaued at around 9,000. And I don't know if anyone's been keeping a keen eye on the project, but for a couple of days there it was like, oh, maybe we'll never hit the stretch goal, the first stretch goal of 10,000. And then I get a message on Facebook from a lovely guy called Johnny, you know who you are, who messaged me and said that he was going to pledge on the project, but he couldn't quite see the reward that he wanted, which was that he has an original song and he wants me to re-record it. Could I make that into a package that he would pay a significant amount for? And I thought that was a great idea. So there is now a new reward on the Kickstarter. You can actually go and see where this happened, which is that I'm going to record a song for somebody that I've never met, who lives in a completely different country, different part of the world. And in return, Johnny has pledged, and that was the pledge that took us over £10,000. So I love that these connections are being made through doing a project like this, and I love that my followers, the people that watch these videos, that you feel comfortable to reach out to me personally, and I really encourage that. So if there happens to be anyone else who wants to help but you want something more bespoke, please do not be afraid to reach out and chat to me, because I can make these things happen. It's just a case of setting up a new reward for you, and it's hugely beneficial to everyone involved in the project, because now that we've smashed through stretch goal number 1, we are on £10,156. It means everyone that is involved in this project is going to get a copy of the album, and it means that I can do the acoustic versions, and I'm so excited by that challenge, that creative challenge. The songs that I'm going to choose to put on the acoustic album, they're not instantly, they don't instantly suggest an acoustic arrangement. And so it's going to be really interesting for me to strip everything back, see how the song works when it's in its bare bones, and how it needs to be rearranged, both like harmonically and structurally and vocally, how it needs to be performed to work in that more raw environment. So I'm so excited to be working on that acoustic album. And so the request I have is, it's baffling me that I'm even sat here talking about it, because I really didn't think we would get to our stretch goal number 1. Did not think that we would get to £10,000. And I was very conservative with setting my target in the first place. As you know, the whole project is actually going to cost £13,000. So when I set the original target at 6.5, I had half of the budget in my mind. And I thought, if I can get help to cover half of this album re-record, then at least I won't be completely broke when I have this baby that's going to be popping out in 10 weeks. But I also was in a position where I was like, I actually can't make this album happen if I don't do this £6,500 fundraising. Getting to the £6,500 meant that we could make the album happen. But getting to the £10,000 mark means that we were able to book in the orchestration in a symphony studio. It means that we can book a full day of recording rather than a half day of recording. So it ensures that we're going to get all of the songs done that we wanted to do. It just feels like at £10,000, I can make the album happen in the way that it originally was going to happen the first time round. And I'm so thankful for that. So why do we need to get to £15,000 is the big question. Well, as I said, I am happy to invest, and I still will be investing a lot of money in this project. However, the £13,000, the original budget, did not take into consideration any promotion or anything fancy about the packaging, and it certainly didn't take into consideration extra music videos. If we get to £15,000, all of those things can happen. So I will be able to delegate a small amount to press and specifically to radio. I would love to get this album, especially after all of this collaborative hard work, I would love to get these songs out there and get people to hear it. And the promotion itself, it would be a combination of radio plugging, press PR, so that would be like articles, and I would love to run some ads on social media. So all of that is going to eat up a few £1,000s quite quickly. And I'm aware that that probably benefits me, or it might to some of you feel like it benefits me more than it benefits you. And so that's also why I want to do a music video, because ultimately, you know, sure, people hearing the album is great, and it's wonderful to have reviews written about it. But more important than that to me is the art. And this album is screaming for a music video. It's just a luxury these days to be able to do a good music video for an album. We've got footage for, I would say, like half a music video that was recorded when those photos were taken in the chapel. But it's not finished. And I also would like to do a music video for the lead single, which is called Lion Beast. So in order to do that, we're talking about starting from scratch with a new concept, with a new filmmaker, with a new production team and a new location. And it's going to get expensive quickly. However, I think we have a concept for a really phenomenal music video. I think we can pull it off. I think I know the people. We just need the funding. And by the way, I realise, as I said, I realise that this is a luxury, and I realise that asking for £15,000 is more than is totally necessary to recreate the album. Everything that we raise really from now on is a bonus, and I am so aware of that. I'm so thankful for anyone that pledges from now on. I also think, you know what, we've still got 24 days left of this project, and what are we going to do with those 24 days? Because it would actually be quite odd if I just went quiet and went, okay, we smashed through £10,000, that's it, I'm happy, bye. I'm very happy, but this project is enabling me to spread the word as well as raise money. So I am here to encourage you, if you haven't pledged already, to consider pledging. Take a good look at the project and everything that it entails. And I'm also encouraging you to just help me spread the word while this project is live and kicking. Because right now it has a hype, it has a buzz, and it has momentum around it. That when the project is over on the 3rd of August, that will inevitably die down a little bit. So this video is to ask you, first of all, to see if you can help me spread the word. Second of all, to see if there's anyone out there who could consider helping fund the album. To ask you to feel free to be creative with your requests, to get in touch with me directly. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Tell me how you can help if you want to help. I would love to hear from you. And obviously, this video is once again to say thank you. And I am so happy and I am so relieved. And we did it. We got the target and we hit stretch goal number 1. I am going to go now and I'm going to start researching luxury packaging for the vinyl. And I'm going to let you know what I come up with, because if we hit 15,000, you better know that your vinyl is going to look special. Okay, I love you all so much. Thank you.